Hey YouTube, I'm here to show you the easiest and cheapest way to breed crickets and incubate the eggs. So first what I did was take a margarine container or a mealworm. This is what my mealworms came in. It's about 1 3/4 inches tall. I don't think it really matters. I filled it almost to the top with half dirt and half soil, and then I took the lid, which already had some holes cut around the outside, but I cut a big square in the middle and covered it with a piece of mesh and taped it down for ventilation. And then I put them in my adult crickets cage for 24 hours, and within 24 hours, like as soon as I put them in, you could see them laying, and like all of them were laying, and I just picked them up from the pet store, so they'd obviously been bred while being held there. And then I put them on my fixture, my bearded dragon. His name's Hobbs. On top of the fixture there's like a vent kind of thing. I don't think it matters if it's a vent or not, but that was the hottest part, and it stays pretty warm during the day, so I put them on there for heat. And instead of going out and having to invest in a under tank heater, which they say you should do, but I don't think you have to. Well, I know you don't have to. And then I was misting them. I checked them like twice a day, and if they looked dry, I'd mist them. And I didn't soak them. You don't soak them, but you just keep it nice and wet, so they're humid inside the containers. And you'll notice the water condensing on the inside of the lid. Just make sure the drops aren't too big and they're not getting overwatered. And then after 11 days, they all started to hatch. I was told 2 weeks, but in 11 days they all started to hatch, so even better. And I've also heard of people, in case you don't have a fixture like this, just putting the containers on top of their computer so it stays warm up there. And others say they don't even use heat and they still hatch them out anyway. So I use this for heat, and it didn't cost me anything anyway. So then I put them in, once they started to hatch, I took the lids off of both of them, and then I put them in this cricket keeper right on top of the vent, so they're still getting heat, and just kind of set it up so the cricket keeper is fairly level. And then I put them in there. I grinded up some cat food and put it right on the side here, and then I took like the bottom of a water bottle, kind of cut it into a little dish, and put some gel water, you can see it in there. And then I had left it on there, so I took it out after about 6 days or a week or whatever, these things out, just in case others hadn't hatched yet. I just kept missing them during that time, and I took them out so that all the crickets had hatched, and just disposed of the dirt and kind of washed out the containers so I can use them again. And yeah, so now they're on here so they can still get heat. And right now they're about 3 weeks old. You can see there's just some of them. And just to give you an idea, I had about 30 breeders and 30 breeding crickets that I just picked up from the store, I told you. And I had hundreds of babies. So it doesn't take many breeding crickets to get a lot of babies. And yeah, that's about it. The more crickets you have, the more babies you get. If you have any questions, you can comment on my video. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks.